Let's talk about output presets. Output presets basically define what format your output will take. So for instance, you could determine that your output is a PDF of high quality, or a PostScript of a certain level, or IPDS with certain options. Creating an output preset is done by going into File, into Print Presets, and Output Creation Settings. Now, the first dialog basically shows you default output configuration, or if you select an existing preset, it'll show you the different option for that preset and let you edit it. Since we don't already have a preset, we just click on Next and we'll create one. Now, the most important thing inside of your output preset is to select the model of your printer. Now, this basically defines what type of format your output will take. So the default is generic PDF, and when we select that, the output will be a PDF file. Currently, there's only one printer-specific model, but we will have in the future more settings here enabling you to choose a specific printer model or printer line. Because I want to be able to show you the output, let me just select the generic PDF setting. The other option is where you want to output the file. Now, this is of course important here, where you want to know if you want to save the file, send it to an LPR queue or to a Windows printer queue. And it's also useful when you send these presets to PlanetPress Workflow, because this will determine where the job is sent when you actually generate your output. So let's say I select a Windows printer, then you'll automatically have the option of selecting what printer you're going to use. So this lists all the printers in your system. Because I selected PDF, it'll actually give me more options for PDF, but you would not have these options for, say, AFP. I'm going to select prompt for file name because I want to be able to save the PDF file. This would not work in an automation system. I'm going to select all the options that are relevant and that offer options in this wizard. The two others require some specific settings inside the template, so we'll leave that for an advanced animation. Now, the first dialog is the separation options, which will let you basically set specific rules for when you want to, say, add a slip sheet or create a separation on the printer. Now, a separation itself, so let's say I choose separation at the job segment, won't actually add anything except separate it in multiple different jobs inside the printer. So the printer will start printing the first job segment and then receive all the other ones sequentially and print those one after the other. Or you can add a slip sheet or do a jog on your output tray, depending on what you prefer to do in your output. Now, the first thing that's important is the final media size at the top. What this is basically is the actual paper that you will use in the output. So let's say I have a template that's built using a letter size paper. What I want to do is to save some clicks on my output printer, so I want to put two letter sheets side by side and then put them in a cutter and just slice them in half. So what I would do here is use the A3, which is equivalent to 2 letter size sheets. And then the rest of the options would set how these are placed on the page. So I want to have 2 horizontal repetitions, so 2 letter pages on my A3 sheet. And then you can specify the order. Now take a look at the documentation for specific options here. So you can use this, for example, to produce cut and stack output, such as saving clicks on your printer, or you can use it for business cards, postcards, etc. The inserter options are used when your output is meant to go on a folder inserter. You need to use an HCF file, which is provided by Objectif Lune and corresponds to the actual folder inserter that you're using. And then you select the kind of mark configuration and fold type that you want. Then you select where the OMR marks are placed on your output page. And that's it for the folder inserter configuration. This last one is specific to PDF files. You can select the type of PDF you want to output. And if you select PDF VT, remember to set your metadata inside of your job presets. And lastly, if you're using digital signatures inside of your output, You can add your digital signature keystrokes and the signatures directly inside of it. Again, look at the documentation for more details. When you click on Finish, then you have the option of actually saving the output preset and giving it a description.